Last play, or at least the last play for you. Take me through what you saw and then what you felt.
Knew there was about a minute 45 left on the clock. Needed a big play out of the defense. Kind of went into a sticks type coverage. Sticks means, where the first down marker is, keep everything they catch in front of us. I believe they went empty. I'm not for sure, but I was in the zone. My guy pushes vertical. He went out pushing away from me. Just turned back inside. And when I turned to look and kept sinking, saw the ball up in the air and just went and got it. And then took off running. I was like, okay, I got to get down. So I slid. And then I was like, started celebrating, and I forgot that there was a minute 30 still left on the field. And I celebrated, and I saw a flag go up. So I was like, oh my goodness, I hope I didn't just give them the ball back first and whatever. But thank goodness, it's fortunate. That's not how it works. And it worked out in a positive way.
That's a team that was averaging, 40 a game or whatever, and you just pitch a second half shutout. Tell me what it took to accomplish that defensively.
Yeah, we just went into the locker room, made a good adjustment. It's hard, with the offense of that caliber, spotting them that many points in the first half. We got to stop them from that. Some points were inevitable because we weren't on the field, but we just look at that as a challenge for us. They scored on defense. We need to score on defense. Right there, of course, when I caught that pick, I wasn't thinking I need to go score here to get back at them. It was just, yeah, I could have done that, and if I would have fumbled the ball, it would have been bad. But so whenever you give the offense like that, that many points in the first half, you got to come out the second half and just shut them out, and that was our game plan. We made some good adjustments, and it worked out for us.
You got the celebration flag, but is it one of those where you could care less because a moment like that is something that you can cherish?
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I wasn't sure of how the flag worked at first, and so I was like, oh my goodness, like I said earlier, I didn't want to give them the ball back after I just intercepted it, and once I realized they weren't getting that, I didn't really care. Yeah, so I've never had a celebration all through high school. Anything like that. I just went straight to the bench. So it felt good having a celebration flag for once.
When your defense was down in that 21-zip hole, what kind of mentality did you hone in on to keep yourself?
One series at a time. That's what Coach G kept telling us. That's what we kept thinking. Just one series at a time. Go out there, get a 3 and out, and then give offense the ball. Go to the next series. And I think we did that pretty well. We got 3 and outs. I think for about 3 to 4 series in a row there. I think offense had some big opportunities in there, and they went and scored on a couple of them. So that was an advantage.
Yeah, that celebration, you call it the gritty?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. The celebration, down on the field, to see a coach and, hugging his family, you guys, and the way you guys are celebrating together. Is this team, how close are you guys? And if you kind of let us into the locker room a little bit, and what kind of relationship do you guys have?
Yeah, it's a good relationship between everyone. Unfortunately, we've been on this is the first time we've kind of been in this position, conference or overall season, this many wins, so few losses. We're fortunate for, but we've worked for it, and we've been in the situations like ECU last week where they were so close to beating us and they lost it at the last minute. And fortunate to be on the plus side, this year on a lot of those close games, even this one. And I think those past years of those situations, and I think that's helped us grow as a team and become closer together.
The ECU game, you missed a lot of the first half. Looked like your foot was a little banged up, and then you came back and played. Is it feeling pretty good now?
Yeah, the Navy, fortunate and unfortunately, we didn't get to play Navy, but I got an extra week off, heal my foot, and everything's all good.
You were down 23-5 against UCF, and then it was 17-3 against ECU, and then tonight 21-0. I'm sure you guys would rather win 50-0, but what is it about this group? Why so resilient, or what is it? What does it take to keep pulling that off time and time again?
I think it's just the matter of fact. We've been in the situation of being down 21-0, except we didn't come back, and unfortunately since 2017 when I got here, it's been the past couple of years we've been down 21-0 at half, and we'll be like, okay, and then the next game, 21-0 at half. So this game was no different, but the thing is you got to turn it on to play the defense and get those positive situations for both offense and defense. I think that's kind of where we've matured, and not freaking out. We call it DFO, don't freak out, and that's what we're kind of living by right now.
With a performance like this, you guys have a very quick turnaround, so like building that momentum, I mean, obviously the sound is still playing in the locker room, so
Yeah.
how long is the celebration going to go, and then, you know, just getting set?
I believe usually we have a day off. I'm not sure how it'll work. We just need to get right to it, and we just, we'll end up forgetting about this, learn from our mistakes, and go on. And it's going to be, like you said, it's going to be a super quick turnaround, the fastest one I've ever been a part of. So, I'm going to be in the same situation last night, being at the hotel Wednesday that I was earlier today. So that's going to be super quick.
Who came up with DFO?
I believe Coach G, don't freak out, yeah.
And is that something we would hear on the sideline like today when it's?
Yes, sir. He just said DFO, don't freak out, don't freak out. And that's kind of what we live by. If they got a 3rd and long, not playing conservative, or just do what we do and do it correctly. And that's kind of what we live by.
How exciting is it to be coming up on late November and not have a loss in conference play and have everything still in front of you?
It feels great. It feels great. We, like I said, we've never been in this position before, so we're kind of like a little kid at Christmas right now. But we're handling it well, I think, as a team. And we just, like I said, just got to move on to the next week, take care of Tulane, win against them, take care of Houston.
You mentioned DFO, and you and Zach are both leaders and roommates. You guys both enjoy Jocko Willink and some of those leadership type seminar type things. How much has discipline in that regard become kind of a defining characteristic of this team?
Yeah, Zach's he's got a really good head on him. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't jump guys whenever they're feeling down, and you got to handle everyone as a leader differently. You got to know who can you get on and who do you have to treat a different way, and he does a really good job of that, not freaking out, being a good leader of example, keeping his head high even when he's had a few mishaps in the early half, and he knows what he's got to do. He's a grown man, and I think he does a good job of doing that, and just both being in that leadership role. Kind of just telling each other from a leadership standpoint what we need to get it going, especially if offense is hot, defense is a little down, letting them move the ball, tell us let's go, and just relay the message.
On his big hit that he took, do you think you should have got a flag on that one?
So me, Seth, Zach, Cannon, and Bryson all live in the same house, and I walked up to him and I said, what is he doing? He needs to slide. He's sliding head first. I was like, yeah, that's not good. But I guess he didn't see him. He ended up getting popped pretty hard in the head. I don't know if it was targeting or not. But, yeah, his bell's going to be ringing tonight for sure.
Anything else for Zaven? Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.